gotta smell it.
I'm smelling it.
Do it.
Oh, come on, come on. I can smell it right here. Somebody put the props on the wrong side.
You caught me off guard.
Great! I got it off. Everything's good.
Bad when you can taste it.
When you fire it up and it gives you that.
We have to go look at a boat. Somebody decided to take their propellers on a dual drive motor setup and go like this, and then went like this. So these went like this.
Screwed in instead of screwed up.
Yeah. So that means things are screwed up. Let's go.
What kind of boat is it?
What did I say it was?
Skater.
Is it a skater?
It's a skater. Yeah, it's a skater. 30 or 35 or 38 or
Sounds big.
sounds big. Sounds fast.
It went this way.
Reverse is go and forward is back.
And he tried telling the owner that this thing wants to go on the trailer. I guess the owner was mad and said, no, I took pictures. They're the right way.
Steaming pile of big money.
Steaming pile of f***ing doggy poo-poo.
Squeeder.
Love squeakers.
Where are we at, Jason?
Engel Brothers. Is that what you wanted me to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at a skater. A really, really red skater. It's a water race car?
Yeah.
That's the way they were back. They're wrong.
They're hot, if you know what I mean.
It would be easier.
It's gonna be fun. I like working on new stuff.
What's wrong with this?
We need to pull both the transmissions and both the coolers out because somebody put the props on backwards, and I'm guessing the reverse gear is not supported as well as the forward gear, and they burned them out.
What you plan to me?
Awesome. Well, I'll get the number from Paul.
Okay.
All right.
Fun.
Good.
Sounds good.
The other one will run a 140 in the shed.
Is that a twin engine too?
A 36 footer with a 900 in it.
There you go.
That was GPS to like 52
for sale. That one's for sale, but it's still not for You should get that, Paul.
It goes slower, wouldn't you want to keep the faster one?
That's good we ended up with. 36 motors are really pretty radical. Every time you put dry sump number 6s. Dry sump engines.
Yeah, it's a neat boat. This one's for sale.
1999.
99 for sale.
Yep.
What do you want to have? What do you got to have for it? So we can
145.
145,000 from America, right here. 145,000 if you need one.
Which is really neat.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
Haven't used it in 2 years. You can see the winterized tag on it.
Yeah.
But she goes, boy.
This needs to go over by Green Bay or something. That's where this one needs to go.
Yeah, that's right.
So it can go get used. And get
It's an offshore only. I got it with a broker in Texas, so.
So for everybody that's not familiar, what we have up here on pool 8, 9, 10, 7, la-di-da. The owner of this boat actually on the south end of pool 8, between like Stoddard and Genoa, he got it up to 130 miles an hour because it's really the only area where it's actually open and wide enough, open enough to where you can this thing to get her to rip. So, but it's still a cool deal.
Fastest gas that could go? 130?
We had it 135.
Yeah, 135.
Yeah, I think
Down to
max on it was
Mississippi.
like 140 right now.
What's rev limiter on that motor?
5,500.
Yeah,
It's
and that's a
been one-
constant 5,500,
When it was tested by Mercury, it ran 152. That was when the Merc had the brand new 900s. This is a brochure boat. I got the brochure right in my office. Shows a picture of the boat running. So
Okay.
that's why it says dialed in at Lake X at 152.
Okay.
So it ran 152, but motors are getting a little tired, you know. And shit. So I mean, you get 140 on the river, the shoreline's going by pretty fast.
Yeah,
let me tell
so
you.
are the cans. That one's really big and fast. This one's big and fast. This one's broke.
They're all big and fast.
And we gotta pull some parts out and ship them away and put new parts in. Make them go vroom. It's the end of the year here, so the nice thing is he's not too much of a hurry. Well, the plan is we'll get them down there. We're gonna get the boat down there. We gotta look at the schedule and do whatever. I mean, he wants them out as soon as possible, so obviously we'll try to fit it in this week for him, because that way they can get out and he can ship them. What's up? This is the boat we looked at the other day. We went down and saw it down in the shop. Now we're gonna go in, we're gonna take the transmissions out of it because somebody put the props on the wrong side. And we're gonna winterize them and get them ready to go to storage. So let's go. Yes? I'll just take these straight, and I'll just take these plugs off. This one over here looks like it's gonna work just fine. I can take this one out. No, should be all right. Should be fun. We're gonna do this one too. This is really, see, it's kind of similar over here. That looks like a fucking shaker. I'm in the Millennium Falcon. Let me see that one. What's this one for? You want me to take this off down here?
Suck my seaweed.
River weed. I want to unthread it first. Cause see, now I took my eyes off it and I can't thread. If my assistant was here, he could be explaining what I'm doing.
Very true.
While I'm working. But I don't know what he's doing.
It's pulling the strainer out of the sea chest so it doesn't put seaweed in the engine.
See what? Is that kelp?
Sea chest.
Smells.
You gotta smell it.
I'm smelling it.
Do it.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
I can smell it right here.
Smell it closer.
No, make Neil smell it. I can smell it right here.
What is it?
You gotta smell it.
Like, what is?
You gotta smell
Is that a flame arrestor?
it. No.
What is it first?
Sea chest. You spent way too much time smelling that. That is absolutely nasty. Oh. It's bad when you can taste it. Oh, I just got a waft of it. Oh.
Why are you gonna puke?
Because it stinks.
So those should go to the seawater pump.
They do.
Seawater pump should go to the pool.
What am I smelling?
Filters? Smell. How can you smell that without wanting to vomit? Can you not smell it?
I can smell it.
Isn't that bad?
It smells like moon.
Oh, yeah.
How was it?
Not that bad. Stinks, but it's not that bad. The barf going in there.
For what?
This boat here was designed not for weeds, seaweed, river weed. So if you see how fine that is in there, I don't know if you can see that. How
This
fine
boat
that
belongs
is.
on Lake Tahoe or something.
So it's not just these holes. There's a screen in between there.
Just rocks.
That what we just pulled out all that eelgrass, which is what we have up in here. A lot of eelgrass and deer tongue. So especially in the fall when that starts to die and fall off and float, it's gonna go right in here, jam this up pretty good, just like it just did. So I gotta close my valve. good to go? You want me just to let's click it to make sure this is the one that fired last night? What do you think? You ready? Yeah.
Man, that thing sounds nasty.
Starting the motors and the antifreeze and the water getting all over Sam's equipment and stuff. Actually, wasn't intentional. I didn't really know how far I was going to blow it out, and I didn't even rev it, so it was just, it's just what happens. Hey, man.
The shit's everywhere.
Tell me about.
You think that's what it looks like when a Smurf pees? How did Neil and I were talking about this the other day? Why was there only one female Smurf?
I want to say something, but I'm not going to.
Why not? Have you ever Papa Smurf? I mean, he wore the red pants.
Look at the Andy Griffith show.
What about Andy Griffith?
There's only one guy in the whole show that was married. Everybody else in the whole show was single. One guy in the whole show was married and he was a town drunk.
It's fine, nothing wrong with that. It's just like you.
He was drunk for a reason.
The Viper motors sounded outstanding when they fired up. When you fire it up and it gives you that boom feel and like you can feel stuff shaking in the building, that's what you like to hear. I mean, that's epic. But I mean, if you can envision, if you're not a saltwater guy, like we aren't up here, but you envision that thing going across the ocean wide open at 123, 140 miles an hour, that's badass. Good. Now we gotta pull the trannies. Gable, we're off.
What are you taking out now?
Shields for the drive shaft. Let me take the drive shaft off. Hopefully I can get these loose. Oh my God.
There's just no damn room in those boats. You pretty much have to straddle everything if you want to work on anything.
Just like that.
Trash day.
You know it's a busy week when you fill the dumpster.
I'm ready to take this tranny out. I do.
You want me to hold the transmixer?
It's on the spine. It should stay there.
It's heavy. It's really heavy. Oh, Jesus. Wow, my body just stopped. I got it. Finger. I got it. Oh, that went away quickly. It's just like,
That f***er weighs 1,000,000 pounds.
I didn't think it was
I
that
got
heavy.
it. I got it from here. Sammy!
Give me an update on what's going on here.
It's fucking heavy. That's the update. It caught me off guard. It's heavier than I thought it was gonna be.
S, starboard.
So the trannies are heavy. They aren't extremely heavy, but they're heavy enough because you cannot physically get down and you have to actually pull them out of the boat.
Get out.
Coming in hot.
Transmaker.
What's called a transmixer?
Don't drop it on my head. I will kill you if I don't die.
You'll be dead. It'll be like a knockout session. I wonder how much it'll chip that motherfucker.
A lot.
Got it? $1,050,000. Cheaper to drive it down.
Well, that's why it's so heavy, Jay. You left a f***ing cooler on it.
Is it heavy?
It's heavy.
You see a problem coming up?
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, if you take that camera and go this way, the center of this boat goes higher. So everything he just worked on the downside is now in the high side. So now everything went from this much room to that much room.
That means I should have took that one out first.
Right, because now he's tired and mad. Now he's got to go to this one. I'm going to go back to putting my wires in until he calls me for a transmixer to come up again. Thanks for the fun, buddy.
Minor technicality, you're fine.
Do you think you could do gymnastics on this thing? Like into it? Shit. Oh. What do you think?
What are your thoughts on all of this?
It's expensive. But I want to go for riding it.
What are you working on?
I'm working on a Ficht.
Those are the best, right?
Uh-huh.
How's it going down there, Andy?
That's all right. I've been in worse positions, I guess. Not really awesome.
Swivel head.
Head. You just said head.
I did. Swivel.
Head.
Look at the camera and say something to America.
What's up, America? How we doing? This is the life of a outboard mechanic inside of a IO that should be down in the Gulf, but it's pretty cool. I don't mind it. I am 6'3" if anybody ever cares, and yes, I am in here. It's just kind of what I do. I don't know. You can ask these guys; they'll tell you I'm a contortionist. But then again, that's why my body probably hurts every single goddamn day when I go home. Can I say goddamn? Every day.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're gonna beep that out if I can't, I'm sure.
Yep.
Alright, that's cool.
You say whatever you want.
I can?
Yep.
F***ing awesome. Not really the answer we were looking for. Did we break something? Nope.
Well, they didn't do you any favors on that one.
And then they put that clamp on there, and they must just have felt the need not to use the clamp on the other side. I got it off. Everything's good, minus the antifreeze in the mouth and in the nose right here. And in my armpits. I got a big hole in my arm in my shirt. And my f***ing armpit's filling up with antifreeze right now. It's so f***ing cool. I feel like a because I'm all slippery.
Aw.
What? Do I smell like one?
What's going on down there, Sam?
The prop nut is loose and there's no cotter pin.
A bread twist tie.
Right back this side.
You wouldn't use that?
No.
Now what if I wanted to lose my prop?
How was it in there?
Not.
You came out alive though. That's good.
I did come out alive. Yeah, so I guess I bleed a lot. I mean, that's what these guys are telling me, that I bleed a lot, but I think it's because I go in it at 110% all the time. I'm not scared. Okay, I got cut. Who cares? Or smash my knuckle. That knuckle might be broke. It hurts that bad right now that it hurts the bend. It is what it is. It's just part of being the boss and getting your hands dirty.
Probably the rattle in there one
Right? You're going down in there?
Yeah, I got it all.
Got stuck. Is it?
Yeah, I got it.
I got
Need to replace those lines. Those are not good.
Hey, Bobby and Tom. Get on over here. Come up in here.
Not gonna be a fun time.
6.5. Oh, 8.5 in.
10.5 in.
Not this with it.
Don't worry about the lines because they're getting replaced.
No, there's no screwdriver there.
And that's a wrap. She's apart.
No, that's mine.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Hand me my.
You were talking right when you swore.
It's fine. You just have to beat that out in the background.
I watched you take it out of my
I didn't
toolbox.
take it.
It doesn't work
take
like
it out.
that. Give me that. That's a wrap.
Not right now?
Yeah.
Can we do it together? Should we do it together?
I don't know. Sure. Let's do it together. Ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. That's
And that's a wrap. You f***ed that up. Let's do it again. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. And that's a wrap.
Instead of calling them divorce agreements, I should call them.
Yeah, so what we worked on today is behind me, that 32-foot skater. It's got the big Viper motors in it, V10, 10, not 8, 10, V10s. And the trannies were smoked on it, so we ended up taking them out, both of them. Doot, doot. Lifted them out, got them out, get them to the customer. He's gonna ship them to Florida. We're not gonna do anything with them. We're gonna send those down to the people that mess with those all the time. I've also winterized it pretty much. It went pretty well. I didn't know how good it was gonna go. Is it gonna be a yes sir, no sir? Maybe. It went pretty good. I was impressed with Jason getting in there, getting them out, and then of course the tall 6'3" guy gets to go in and be like the accordion, which is really awesome.
Brakes no and money speed. Call we that madness. The witness to bell notification. The click and subscribe. Comment always as an episode. The next the Fortune Stay.
Yeah, that kicked ass. I was thinking about Ace Ventura when he. Let me rewind that for you. What's up, everybody? This right here, I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can see it. Can you see it? I hope so. This is something you can be involved in. It's going to be our 50K challenge. More info to come. Stay tuned. I mean, he wore the red pants. Everybody else just had underwear on. He had the red underwear.